Greetings, minions, aliens, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade Dagger playing Empyrion Galactic Survival. And this is episode 29. And I'm continuing creative build week for this game. Kind of putting my my main game on hold, sorta. I mean, this build will tie into my main series of the game. So don't worry, we'll get back to Aqua and get back to the Warthog and back to busting alien heads and getting to it. But I wanted to build this ship, and I'm kind of recapping. I wanted to build this ship in creative mode because it's so massive and I'm so inexperienced at making CVs in this game. This is my first real CV attempt, like something substantial. And if you don't know, I am making a giant aircraft carrier. Now, it's not just any aircraft carrier. In fact, it's not necessarily an aircraft carrier. It's a helicarrier based off of Marvel Comics and SHIELD, or the Avengers movies. If you've seen those, you should know what I'm talking about. If you've read the comics or seen the cartoons, you've also seen variations of the helicarrier over the years, and that's kind of what I'm going for with this build, is making a helicarrier. Now, if you've seen the previous episodes, you've known that I put a lot of work into this. It's an experience, that's for certain. And so far we've got a hangar deck, which I can actually show you. And again, this is a recap. And I'm about ready. Yeah, there we go. So we're going to take a drop. Brunk. This area here can be holed out, and hopefully, ships like my Warthog and any other future ships I build will be able to come in through here. This is a hangar elevator. So this section here will be for landing and parking small vessels, and then in the forward section of this deck I intend to put in growing plots. So it'll be like hydroponics, basically an area where I can grow food for those deep space voyages where you kind of need them. And so that's what this deck is going to be about. The next deck up, well, I'll show you guys the bridge if you haven't seen it already. Let me see if I can. There we go. Elevators are working. Alright, so this is the bridge. And if we go into mouse look mode, you can see got a pretty good view around. Can move the ship. This thing is actually, for as big as it is and as many blocks that are in it, seems pretty agile for its size, which is kind of shocking to me. I thought it'd be like driving a school bus filled with concrete. Well, so this is the entrance to the flight deck, and we're going to turn off the ship now and flip off into the void. Alright, so now the thing that we need to worry about next is the next deck down. Alright, so we got hydroponics food bay up in here. Hangar deck will be back in here. So what I want to do next is create another deck, probably with a floor and ceiling distance of 2 blocks. And what this level will be, this deck will be, is for the power cells. And basically what I've been thinking of off camera as well as on is, do out the edges of the hull, and then the power cells will be, it'll be like large power cell, a block, large power cell block, large power cell block, so that each power cell is separate. You know, kind of like little bulkheads between them. The reasoning for that is if you get hit hard enough and, you know, like these get shot through, exposing a power cell and it blows up one, it may cause a chain reaction that can go all the way down the line of the ship, probably back and forth each way, and essentially destroy the ship, which is not ideal. Not by any stretch of the imagination. So we're going to try to put in these bulkheads to try to mitigate that. So if we do get a penetrating shot on us, it might blow one, maybe two power cores or power cells, whatever you want to call them, fuel cells, but not spread the damage out to adjoining ones. And yeah, the entire deck will be nothing but power cells. It's like a powder keg, or like in a real aircraft carrier, it'd be just like destroying the fuel bunker and the munitions section of the ship, which, you know, is a real threat to an aircraft carrier. However, most aircraft carriers are able to keep those below water line, which can afford some level of protection. However, this is a spaceship. There is no water, and only the void to keep us warm or cold, something like that. Now, below that deck, we're going to have generator, RCS, generator, RCS, generator, RCS, all the way down the line. I'm thinking starting off, though, I might just do a generator in the center, see how much power that can deliver, and one or two RCSs. I don't want to go overboard with the generators because I'm using large generators, and because I want to incorporate this into my solo play that I do for you guys on camera, I might not have the resources to get, I think, what is it, flex coils. Let's check this out real quick here. Generator, large generator. It doesn't say what the build requirements are, but yeah, to get that resource would be problematic if I made this entire ship generator after generator and not able to make it because I'm missing some elements. So we're just going to go with one generator and two RCSs. Same concept will follow with gun emplacements. I'm going to be setting those all over the ship, top side, underneath. This thing is going to be armed like crazy. However, I'm just going to make the emplacements for it. Hopefully, what this means is when you put the ship in game, say you don't like flat cannons. Oh, excuse me, yawning. Say you don't like flat cannons, you like regular cannons, or you want miniguns, or something to that effect. Well, instead of just having to build a ship that requires all the parts for that, well, you can put your own turret placements on the ship. And the places for where they go should be marked so you can put them in the proper spots. Sound good to you? Okay. Then we'll also have to put engine pods along the sides. Now I want to put 6 of them across the hull. So 3 on this side, 3 on the other, and each engine pod will probably be like 4 engines clustered tightly together. Lift isn't going to be too big of a deal with this, but I want it to have the look of the helicarrier. And, you know, if you're, because I am going to put this in the Steam Workshop, so you guys can download it and incorporate it into your own games and modify it as you please. But I want to make it so it's not too heavy on the rare elements. so that everybody can have access to it and then build upon it as they see fit. So that's why I'm going with one generator. As for the cannons, or the gun emplacements, that is on you. Okay, that's just so that you can actually build the things. I don't know if it'll say, "Oh, you don't have Zescosium or power cores or power cells or whatever it is." Sorry, Charlie, you can't build it. So I want this to be accessible for everybody right at the get-go, and then you can just build it up from there. So let's get to some constructating. Technical term, of course. And as you see, we kind of got this general sloping downwards bit going here. So we'll build there. And we'll, of course, we'll have to reshape the edges, the corners later on, but that's what I'm liking the creative mode for, so I'm not wasting resources doing it. Resources and energy. And I keep getting up above that. I don't want to. Alright. Yeah, get down there. Alright, so there we go for that level. Let's see how we're going to do this. The front is going to be a challenge of its own. The back, not quite so much. Actually, let's just leave it like this for now and build in the next level. So I am liking building in creative mode. I'm not used to it exactly, but I get how it works. It's the 0G flight that's with all these buttons to do it. That's kind of complicating things just a hair, but I'm used to XYZ to varying degrees with spaceflight sims. But I'm really impressed so far with my build. I know it's kind of pat myself on the back, but I wasn't really too confident that I'd be able to pull off the look. And I think I'm actually doing pretty good by this standard. I think what I'll do is a 3-level, because I can do power core up here, divider, power core here, divider, and then do a row. So it's sort of like power core, divider, power core, divider, power core, divider, and just kind of alternate it up and down like that. So I have plenty of power with this beast, and I'll probably need every little bit of it. So we'll make one more level here, and then we'll do a floor. And we'll just keep going on and on and on and on with this. So basically we're having 2 whole decks that are 3 stories tall. You may say overkill, and I say there is no such thing. Go wash your mouth out with soap, you inappropriate heathen. Ha ha ha. Okay, so now we got. See, this is. I'm gonna bust out with a power core. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Trying to hit H, not J. Alright, so cells, fuel cells. That's what it is. Derp. Okay, so this is sort of what it should look like. If I can get reoriented here. Okay, yeah, so it'll be ceiling, floor. Yeah, I'll probably do it like this. Well, wait a minute. Now, it'd be more efficient, I think. To go like that, wouldn't it? That's a lot of resources, actually. Because I would put dividers in like this. Have them isolated in little pockets like that. So if one of these gets hit, it'll explode around the neighboring blocks, but not so likely to hit the other power or fuel cells. Well, we'll just leave that for the final construction, which may end up being next week. This should give you guys some time to give me some input as to what you think would be most fitting. Should I do it like, oops, that wasn't cool. Should I do it like, damn it, I did it again. Alright, let me get this squared away. Should I do it like this? Dividers. Fuel. Should I do it like this? So it's like that with dividers in it. So we'll do this again. We can even, you know what, even better. Well, I'll do it like this. Okay, that's example 1. So we'll just move down here a little bit, and this will be example 2, which might not be safer, but you can get more fuel cells in. Maybe. Alright, and then we'll put dividers in here. It looks cleaner, and also, actually I think it might use less because it's stretching them out further. So there's example 1, example 2, and then there is this, which is going to be a variation of these. And instead of using blocks, oh, what's it called? Damn it. No. I'm trying to look for, oh, cargo box. Dirt. We can use cargo boxes as separators. I think that's actually a smarter way of going about it, to tell you the truth. But in one of these kind of variations, whether it's separated like this or like this, instead of using those blocks, use those. The downside is it does cause some jeopardy to the cargo containers. So that's something to consider as well. So so there's this pattern here. Okay. And there's this pattern here. So you got like an X shape. And you know, there'd be separators will actually be another generator like that, you see? So there's this pattern, and then there's using cargo boxes as the separators instead. So let me know what you guys think would be best. Personally, I'm liking this over here, but I don't think I'll need that much storage. So maybe we can do a variation. We can do that. You know, separator in the middle that is a cargo box. We can also do, well, the refrigerators, I think I'm not going to have that many because they do draw power. I'll have that in the second deck with the hydroponics, but let me know what you guys think is best. You know, there's fuel cell divider, fuel cell, row dividers, you know, like that. There's one with an X pattern. It will be continuous all the way down this whole deck. And then I'll probably even be doing power cores down the center line. Or maybe we can do it like this then. Do full-on separators like this, and then in the center of the ship, do like columns of cargo boxes, and have the storage in the center of the ship. We can also do power cells in the center as well. Up front here, though, I'm thinking of doing an observation area, which I will remodel as it seems fitting. So yeah, there's this idea here, guys. Let me know what you think. That's enough of that jibba jabba. Let's put in a floor in this beast. I'm almost out of blocks for this type, so I'll have to get more. So we're just gonna follow this down. Probably run out of blocks before I get there. Yep. Not a probleme. Alrighty. Come on. There we go. Go that way. There we go. Alright, so we got that level in. And it's definitely taking shape, guys. So let's go inside, because I need to cut a hole in the floor and extend the elevator. That's probably what I ought to do. Okay. So there's this deck. Probably what we... I'd have to come down through here. And there'll be steps come out and then down this way. And let's see. There, this is where it needs to be. Damn it. Actually, it's probably better off I do it down here. Place our divots. Alright. Alright. Now we get the rest of the elevator shaft in place. Almost did the remove thing. Alright, so as you can see, this is what it would kind of look like in here. It would be on both walls and the back. And then the center of the ship could have the cargo hold type thing. I may come through and double up on the blocks or put armor blocks up on the walls interior wise. And then do this one of these kind of patterns. And of course we will have lighting in here, so don't worry about that. And we need to get up the ship. And just oopsie. Did I just take that? Yeah, I just took it out. There we go. Alright, so the ship is coming along. It seems to be speeding along at some points, and sometimes it's just dragging ass. Oh, jetpack, where are you? There you go. So let's get out here and take a good look at what we got so far, shall we? Butt sliding. So we will shape this up a little bit so the hull down here is looking a little better, but it is coming along fairly nicely, I'd say. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Advice, critique is welcome. Please be constructive and polite, because I'm more receptive to that kind of shit. Or you could just call me a shithead and I'll just flip you the bird. Anyways, guys, hit me with a like, dislike, comment as to why you chose one or the other. Share, and if you haven't already, please subscribe so you can not miss any of the episodes that I throw out every day. And yeah, you can also, and I keep forgetting to mention this in all my episode endings, but you can also contact me on Twitter. I'm fairly active on that, and every time a new episode comes out, whatever it is on my channel, it is always automatically announced on Twitter. So if you follow me on Twitter, that's another way of knowing when an episode of mine comes out, if you don't feel like subscribing, although you really ought to, because if you don't, I'll have to break your knees. Just kidding. Anyways, I hope you guys had fun. I did. And if I had fun, I'm hoping everyone else did too. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, see you later. Twitch.